This is Worthless Junk. On Worthless Junk, I review things that society deems a waste of time, money, and are generally more fun than adhering to things that are considered worthwhile. I promise I have not taken any money from the companies for which I am reviewing product. I have purchased this item with my own hard-earned dough just like anybody else that wants to listen. Today, I review the X-Arcade Dual Arcade Joystick. X-Arcade, as a company, have been around for about 8 years, based in Pittsburgh. They claim to recreate the arcade experience of yesteryear and make it widely available instead of just opening up an arcade. I am an arcade junkie. I grew up in these places. I am so sad that these things are dying off because of finances or disinterest by the public or whatever have you. Arcades nowadays can't really even be called that. All there really are left are Chuck E. Cheese's, and now even they're starting to go under. Recently, though, the 2D fighting genre has seen a resurrection because of stuff like BlazBlue, Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter HD Remix, and there's also a re-release of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on PSN and Xbox Live. Because of that, the arcade hounds of yesterday, rife with their adrenaline and slurs against your mother and playstyle, they've been coming out of the woodwork to play again. And the only thing that's really missing is the arcade cabinet and locale. People generally now have to relearn how to play these games on D-pads or keyboards because of this. I applaud the ability of somebody to channel this passion and this nostalgia into a product, get it out the door, and set off everyone's nostalgia goggle button. The arcade joystick even comes with a few games and a MAME build on a disc. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's a program that allows you to play old arcade games on your PC. Sure, there are other companies that make arcade sticks, like Hori, Hap, Mad Catz, now with their Street Fighter Tournament Edition joysticks and fight sticks. You have third-party arcade part salesmen like Sanwa Denshi and a couple of others I can't pronounce. But X-Arcade markets themselves as the actual real arcade experience in your own home. Their website is packed full of reviews from places like IGN, PC Magazine, GameSpy, and HBO TV shows. Yeah, you heard me right. If you go to xgaming.com and look up their review section, they've actually got a YouTube video where it's in a show called Entourage, where somebody's actually playing on an X-Arcade stick, and they put some stock footage of Fight Night and threw it in there, and the guy's like, "Oh hell yeah, I'm a pimp on the video game, and I got more power behind my hooks." That doesn't make any sense. That smells like a shameless plug, and it smells like X-Arcade paid to stick that in the TV show. But they're actually saying that that's a real review. I don't think it is. I don't think there's anything else that says, yeah, this is an actual real review except for it being in the script, and people are that dumb to believe what they see on TV. If you keep digging, you see that most every review on that site is pretty much the same. There's nothing wrong with this stick. Buy it now, they all say. Run out there. You need this. Google's the same way. Everybody seems to have the same thing to say about this. It's indestructible. It's an arcade perfect experience. You can pull off crazy combos on your favorite fighting games, and it just doesn't seem like it's a real review. It reeks of corporate money. Keep digging on xgaming.com and you see pictures of celebrities with the arcade stick, models posing with it like the covers of Hot Rod magazine. Something smells funny. Is it really that perfect? Do they need celebrity spokespersons for this? If you start digging in places where people aren't paid to review items or host reviews, like forums or chat rooms, criticisms start rolling in. Joysticks are too heavy, button placement's not very good, controls are too close together, they're too expensive in comparison to other joysticks, they don't use real arcade parts, and there's a frighteningly common complaint: lag. Lag everywhere. What does this mean? You enter in a command, and lag is the amount of time it takes to show up on your screen as being input. Laggy controls can kill a strategy. Imagine putting in a string of commands to pull off a combo or whatever on Street Fighter, and because of the lag, your combo will miss because the other guy had just enough time to get out of the way or put his own beat down on you. Now, how can this be advertised as a true arcade experience? More in part 2 because YouTube is stupid and won't let me record more than 10 minutes at a time.